The biggest unique challenge is to be able to stay in the United States. We know that one plane of 42 children was sent back immediately. Most of the immigrants who come here come directly from their country. The children who I've seen are all still here. We do programs, after-school programs for children, teaching English. We do immigration. We do health, education. We do court, legal services. The majority of the people come from Central America, some South America. There's lots of people here from the exact same villages. And so they come out here because those are the ones who are going to help and support them. The number of children has just escalated. We were seeing the usual, one or two here and there, and all of a sudden in April we were getting 5, 6 a day. I've asked the children to share stories with me. I had asked them, what was the hardest thing? They said, when we crossed the River Bravo. They said, we were in like a dinghy with 20 people. Some were little babies. And we thought immigration would come out on the river and poke a hole in our boat. And we would drown. But the 14-year-old said to me, but I wouldn't drown because I know how to swim. But I was so worried about the babies. He and his brother are thriving here, being with the mother, because she's really got it together wonderfully. They're thriving. I have helped thousands of families. They will come and say to me, the children were caught by immigration, and they're in a detention center, and they get a phone call from that center, from social workers. Now begins the process, they come back in here. We're here, what do we do? So we go to this school or that school, we get the paperwork, and we sign them up, we write them down, keep in our records so we can help track them to see how they're doing. When the children come, are they frightened? Well, there's a lot of emotions. One is sometimes they're being reunited with family members that they have not seen for years. One mother who was ecstatic, and the boys are doing wonderful. She hadn't seen them in 11 years. They didn't know her as a mother. She didn't know them as older children. So it behooves us to make sure we have access to a therapist in case that we run into difficulties or traumas. So you have to rebuild family. We probably see 5, 6, 7,000 people. 99% of all the children that have passed through this office are with their families, going through school and beginning to live what we would declare is a normal family life here, although they still have the specter of the court cases to be able to make it really work. The whole process of going to courts and everything, that's beyond the experience of somebody who's 10, 11. They don't know what's going on around them. They don't know that their lives are being held in the hands of maybe one person who's going to make a determination if you can stay or not stay.